What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of By the Gay, the podcast. It's your boy Dan
and your boy Octavius.
And we're here to fill you in with everything that has to do with the LGBT community and pop culture. This episode, we're going to bring in Beyonce's new music, Drake's new music, Roe versus Wade, and red flags in relationships because they're everywhere.
But be playing
that. But we'll hop into that real quick. We're going to start off with, let's talk about Pride. It's now July. We're in the middle of July, but Pride Month just passed. So what, how was Pride? We spent Pride together, by the way. But how was
Pride? Pride this year was way better than last year. No, Pride was a great time. I was irritated for like half of it because we were with someone who, don't have no sense. But after they got their shit together, it was fun. I got to see so many old friends, and new friends too. New friends, I mean like friends that I've made within the past year. It was great, and I got to dress him.
Yes.
For the second time.
It was great. I honestly enjoyed my outfit a lot. Thank you. That was great. It was a little out of my comfort zone, but it's what I wanted.
Yeah, once the nigga kicked in, he ain't care.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Before we left and I felt the buzz, it was like, oh, let's go outside and be horse. I'm ready. But how did you feel about Pride now as an adult versus Pride as kids? Because I mean, the pandemic did come in between adult Pride for us.
So Pride as a kid, I would try to get out there as early as possible so I could enjoy this stuff because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get into anything after a certain time because, I was 17 years old. But now as an adult, I made it very clear to him, I was like, I'm not going out there at 11 noon. No. We're not leaving the house until 3. We're going to get there at 4, 4:30 because I want to be there in the evening when all the adult shit is popping off and I can walk around and, be a whore. Yeah.
I feel like we were able to do that. I mean, we checked off walking around looking like a whore.
Yeah, we checked off all the boxes. We, walked around being cute. We took cute pictures with people.
Yes.
We, got to...
I love that.
We went to a bar afterwards. Shout out to Mickey Spillane's $4 drinks.
$4 drinks. Can't go wrong. Hangover like you're back in college, though, because you are paying $4 for a drink. I promise you, the past 2 times that we went there, I've woken up feeling like an elephant was stomping on my neck. But
I be telling
$4 drinks.
If you wake up with a hangover, if you just chug 8 glasses of water, you'll be fine.
See, that's the thing. Once I start drinking in the morning of the hangover, I feel like my body's now taking out the toxins, and I feel it. Usually, this is going on YouTube and Spotify, so I usually put things into a glass device and sleep my hangover through. If you catch my drift.
Okay.
Because if not, I literally am in excruciating pain. Spoiler alert, it's giving Max at the end of season 4 of Stranger Things. I am in bed, incapacitated, cannot move. Don't ask me to do anything.
The way I deal with hangovers, I wake up, I feel like garbage. I go to my kitchen, I go to the sink, I turn the water on, I chug 8 glasses of water back to back. And I be alright. Eat a slice of bread, you Gucci.
Can't be me. I mean, this Pride at least I didn't have a bad hangover, and I did enjoy this Pride for once. Also, I spent the past 2 years in North Carolina, so I was doing North Carolina Pride, which New York City Pride is longer than 2.5 miles. There's millions of people that come out. There's things to do. North Carolina Pride, it was 4 blocks right around Charlotte.
Not 4 blocks.
The festival, I'm not gonna lie, the festival was fun, but also too, there was so much to do because there were less people. We didn't have to wait and go up to a booth and then wait online for 20 minutes. I was there playing Just Dance. Little things, just little things going around, but I could walk up and do something. It wasn't like I was avoiding all the people and
but I do want to experience Pride in other... Excuse me. I want to experience Pride in other places. I think it's in Norway. They have one of the biggest Pride parades in the world. And I want to go because I think that'd be great. That'd be a great experience. And I want to experience Pride in more black places. I want to experience Pride in Chicago. And I want to experience Pride in ATL. Yeah. I think that'd be a lot. I want to experience Pride in Miami. I think that would be a really, really fun thing to
I
do.
think we should one year.
100%.
Once this takes
But that's
off.
the thing, though.
Once this takes off,
Their
we should do a
pride
pride
isn't the
tour.
same. Yeah, it's not the same time. So like we would have time to like.
Yep.
So many
Like
outfits.
North Carolina Pride was August 21st. Like legitimately August 21st. Like when I turned 21 after college, I turned 22, and then Pride came.
Girl,
Usually New York, I'm born in August, so New York Pride is June.
It's
so
not even Pride Month anymore.
It's not. It's not. It's weird though. Like even Tennessee's Pride is like in April or May. Like it's odd.
That's homophobic.
But I did enjoy Pride. I had my first experience of, oh shit, I know you from somewhere else. He who shall not be named, just for discrepancy purposes. Yeah, so I was talking to this dude that was with a group of friends that we bumped into. I talked to him for mad long. That, and then we're also just all talking as a group.
Yeah,
so it wasn't like I was
vibing,
just
chilling,
like,
you know, having a good time outside
so
the
I wasn't
bar.
staring at him the whole time. Like Maurice was talking, Kristen was talking, other people in the group were talking, he was talking, I was talking. So I was like, yeah, boop, boop, boop. So then our friend says his name, and I'm like, who, what? And then his face matched what I thought a very long time ago. So we like, you know, the little young summer fling, you're in high school, middle school, and like you found the boy and you talk to him all summer and stuff. And he became friends with my friends. Like he's still in touch with some of my friends now. And I'm like, yeah. And then our friend said his name, and I'm like, oh my God, you are my ex. But that's the gay community in New York. That's honestly how it is. Everyone dates everyone. Every gay person knows at least someone that you know that's gay. It's just how the culture is. But
it's very unfortunate for him because I don't have any exes. So
I mean, it wasn't a bad experience. We were just a summer fling. But the shock of, oh shit, that's you. It was like, aha.
And that's the thing. I would never have that shock because I don't have no exes.
Well, here we go. Yeah, he's never dated anyone.
Like, nigga, who are you? I don't know you.
You're right.
Yeah, period.
But yeah, I mean, Pride altogether was good. I feel like next year it's all about preparation, and I also was talking to other people that I know, and they're like, yeah, we buy tickets for certain events in like December as soon as they announce it.
No facts, you have to.
I think next year we'll have a better.
But then also,
but it was a good one.
Also, the thing too about that is, because you know how I am with like crowded spaces. I have to be super intoxicated to like enjoy those things because if I go in there and there's too many people and I have to fight to get through the crowd, I'm ready to go home. I'm like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going home.
It's right, but I mean, it's Pride. We're guaranteed to be intoxicated, so it'll work out next year. So be on the lookout. 11 months from now, we're turning up for Pride 2023.
And the outfits are gonna be even skimpier.
We'll see about that. Because I don't know. Any skimpier is going to be me being naked. So we'll see about that one. But yeah, Pride was good altogether. I did enjoy it. Next year we'll definitely plan on prepping and making it worthwhile. And then by then we'll have even more content to put out for you guys. We'll have team members that will be there to film, so we don't have to like hold the camera and try stuff. Try to get content and shit. But yeah. All right, up next.
Up next is, you know, the queen, the mother, the person that she basically invented music. Miss Beyoncé.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah, this is B, right? I took a sign language course in college, and I was like trying to put up. You said the queen, and I was like, A B C. Yeah, it is B. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, Beyonce dropped the first single from her album Renaissance, which is going to be dropping at the end of this month on the 29th.
My birthday weekend.
And
thank you, Beyonce.
Yeah, his birthday weekend. His birthday's August 1st, for those of you that don't know. How did you feel about it?
Okay. I have an issue with music. The first time I listen to any song, no matter who it's by, I absolutely hate it. And I think it's because my brain doesn't make the connection of like, oh yeah, you've heard this before, you like this or something. So I'm not gonna lie. I saw the Vogue shoot, I saw the Vogue cover.
8 down.
I read she did then I read like the meaning and like the explanation of how "Break My Soul" is her like going back to her young days and what she would listen to in the club and partying, and I'm like, yeah, great, but as we said in the last episode, I'm not a fan of gay club music. I'm not a fan of those remixes. So this whole house Eurocentric slash gay club slash deep south, which I'm here for the deep south. I love Big Frida. Like that's
we
a
live for
vibe.
Big Frida.
But
Shout out to Big Frida.
there was just a lot of points that Beyonce was hitting that I don't like to be hit. Like leave it alone. But the second listen, I was like, okay. Third listen, I was ready to quit my job too, even though I got like $12 in the bank account. I was listening to Big Frida like, yep, release the anger, release your job, right? Fuck that shit, I'm out of here. But I have grown to like it. I knew where it was going as soon as I heard "Break My Soul." I knew what the gays were gonna do with it. And yeah, sure, break my hole.
You
But
won't break my hole.
it's fine. It's fine.
That's right.
But I did enjoy it. I'm looking forward to enjoying it on my birthday because she drops it the 29th, the 29th to the 31st. I'm gonna have to start to like it, and then on the first, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's lit, best Beyonce album ever. But yeah, no. What's your?
So at first, I never disliked the song, but at first I wasn't too like I don't know, like off the first listen I was just like okay, this is cute. I could bop to this, you know. Like I don't. It wasn't at first. It wasn't a song that I would ever listen to on my own. Like if it came on shuffle, I let it rock. But I would never like go through my playlist and click it and play it.
Like
but
I woke up, I want to hear this.
But now, absolutely, I'd be on my way to work. Scroll, break my soul. Boom. Yeah.
It's. I feel like it's a good song for the summer. She knew what she was doing. She released it during Pride Month, and she knew the gays were gonna eat it up. Also, too, she did a little gay baiting in it. When we all heard the it's giving, but I was here for it. I was here for it. She knew what she was doing. Marketing tactics on point. Shout out to her and her team. But no,
Beyonce's marketing is always on point.
Always. Once she deletes everything from her Instagram, you're ready for something.
Oh, you know.
But it was lit. I'm excited for the rest of the album though.
Same.
It should be something to carry us through August and early September till the next wave of fall cuffing season music.
You know, it's about time Beyonce dropped the album.
Yes.
I mean, it came out in 2016.
That and it's about time she released the album. Like I'm all here for it. We love the mature Beyonce, but sometimes I want to shake.
No,
my ass.
I don't want mature Beyonce.
I want to shake my ass. I get it. He cheated on you, but I want to shake my ass.
No, the Beyonce that I want back. Well, she never left technically, but self-titled Beyonce.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 4.
That was.
You don't like 4? Oh, okay, we're not gonna get into that because we'll be on this for like 30 minutes. But
I don't dislike 4, but you know, it's not mine.
It's just 4.
Right.
All right. So next, you'll probably have more to say about this, but Dracula dropped some music. Left the coffin, hopped into the club, summer 2016, all over again. But yeah, what's tea on your end? I have very little opinion.
So, one of our friends made a very good point. She said that if you don't appreciate singing Drake, you wouldn't appreciate this album. And she was absolutely right. Because I am not the biggest fan of singing Drake. Not because I think he's a bad singer or anything. It's just, you know, soft, mellow music isn't really my thing. So when I heard like the first couple songs and like before I even realized that he was, you know, rapping on basically house beats, I was just like, why he sounds so soft? I don't like this. But then after I gave it a second listen, I was like, oh, he's giving us the he's giving, you know. I was like, okay, this is a little cute.
One vibe for the summer.
Once again, as a whole, it is not something that I would go out of my way to listen to. But if it comes on shuffle, I'm gonna let it rock. If it comes on in the club, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not dancing. Like, you know, I'm a bop. So, yeah. That's honestly
my point. If it comes on,
I didn't love it, but I didn't dislike it.
If it comes on in the club, I'm gonna have my drink. I'm not gonna know the lyric, but I'm a dance. Right. It's. I've heard it passing through. It's on the radio, or we brought it up about being a topic. So I downloaded. You know, you go on Spotify and it's the top ones. I downloaded the first few. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I feel like it's cute. It's for the summer. Like,
But
I wish he would have gave more One Dance versus this, because I feel like it is a lot more calm. But also too, if you're chilling and it's a calm summer, like you're just doing a little thing,
yeah,
go to the park, have a
I
barbecue
guess.
or a little picnic or something. I'm not gonna be like, yo, who killed the DJ? Who got the aux? I'm not gonna be like that. Like, play the whole album, then I'm like, all right, now it's time to go.
But I will say though, I do appreciate him for, I guess, I don't know if it's stepping out of his comfort zone, but I guess trying something new with rapping on these kind of beats. Well, singing, because he's not really rapping. But like just the beat selection, it was something different. I appreciate that. Yeah.
It was. I can't complain. I feel like I know it's gonna grow on me as well. Like I said with the Beyonce
Yeah, it's
thing.
definitely gonna grow.
It'll grow on
I
me.
hear it enough times. I'm gonna end up.
By the end of the summer, I feel like there will be 2 songs that I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it comes on later on. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, remember
It's
that
my
summer?
shit.
Yeah. But as a whole, I mean, you're not gonna get me to sit through the album. I haven't, and I'm not going to. Like, it's not gonna happen. But bits and pieces, few little things I've heard, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for the summer vibe. I'm here for everyone just making music to feel good too.
Yeah, because like, and don't get me, because it's not a bad project in any regard. It's not. It's just not my vibe. That's all.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so up next we're gonna go a little more serious on this one. So the Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade, which again, there's no reason for religion and or your own beliefs to construe or alter anything that has anything to do with someone else's body. I personally feel like this is a start of a road that's not going to be good for any disenfranchised group of people, whether it's women, whether it's gays, whether it's people of color. I truly feel like this was them testing the waters, seeing how far they could go, and them being able to overturn such a big and serious Supreme Court ruling that wasn't passed like 2 years ago or 10 years ago or 11 years ago, like Proposition 8 or something like that. Like this is from
Like this was
years
a precedent
ago.
that
Yes.
has. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. This was a precedent that has been. Oh my goodness! What the fuck? This was a precedent that has been set and has been a part of the ruling in so many, both Supreme Court and non-Supreme Court cases, and for you to just up and overturn it because of religious beliefs, one, that doesn't make sense because last time I checked, church and state are supposed to be separate, so how are you not bringing church in the state? That's one. Two, as a man, why are you in women's business? Why are you in her coochie? If a woman has sex, unprotected sex, and she wants to get an abortion, so what? Why do you give a, if the baby ain't yours, why do you give a fuck? Honestly speaking, if the baby is not yours, why do you care?
I don't think, and I mean, whatever reasoning they have behind it, I don't think anything is of substantial.
Because none of it makes any sense.
Anything.
Any sense.
But my big thing too is this whole religious standpoint of it. And if you're religious or if you support Roe versus Wade, well, no. If you're religious, your beliefs are your beliefs. If you're Roe versus Wade and you are here with their decision, please stop watching, please stop streaming. Your follow, your view, your listen isn't needed, nor do we care about it. But when it comes to religion, it doesn't matter what you believe in. And if you are a religious person, please, let's be on the same page. Please listen and just listen to the next 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Don't skip. What we do with ourselves, whether you're against us being gay, whether you're against abortions, whether you're against anything else, that has nothing to do with you. And I know you probably don't like to hear that, but here's the thing. If I go sleep with a man, your day is still going to go the way your day was going to go from the moment you woke up. If one of my friends goes to have an abortion and she plans to go to Planned Parenthood or do whatever she has to do, you are still going to wake up, live the miserable life that you are living, continue to live the miserable life that you are living, and go about your day the same way that you did. Whether my friend had an abortion, whether I went to go stick my penis in someone, whether someone stuck their penis in me. None of that has anything to do with the way your life is going to pan out.
And
regardless of what I do, as long as you believe what your religion believes and lives the life that you're supposed to live by the way your religion says, you're going to heaven. So if you don't like me for being gay, why are you trying to bring me with you? Let me go to hell. Why are you worried? So, religion, church, state, all need to be separate. Church and state or religion, religion and church are the same thing. I know I just said that. But separation for the well-being of people. Because at the end of the day, if you're a Christian, you don't want a Muslim person coming to convert you to their religion. If you're a Jewish person, you're not going to want a Buddhist to come and change what you want. So therefore, your viewpoint should be your viewpoint and your viewpoint only. It shouldn't dictate the way any of us live our lives, nor should your viewpoint dictate the well-being of other people. Sorry if that was really deep and dark, but that's just...
I say this all the time. Why do you care?
What does it do?
What the other person is doing with their life literally has nothing to do with me. And it never will. And this is my whole mantra, my whole motto. Unless you are self-harming or are actively trying to harm the lives of others, whatever you do, no, yeah, shouldn't do it me. Maybe live your life. Go ahead, do what you want to do. If you wake up and you want to fucking sniff coke, hey, sweetie, live how you live.
It's all
live how you live. Ain't got shit to do with me. I'ma still go to work and get paid.
And I get it. I get it too. Like, as a human being, I just want, as a good human being, let me clarify, I want everyone to do well. If I see something, I'm gonna wanna, if I can help, I can help. But if I see you doing something that you want to do, I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, hey, you shouldn't do that. I don't stop the crackheads on 125th. Like, hey, stop doing drugs. You want to do that, that's what you're doing.
You live how you live.
It doesn't affect me. I walk past you and I'm not going to think about you again. I'm still going to get on that train and I'm still going to take the train to wherever the fuck I'm going. And I'm going to get to my destination, whether you're doing crack, whether you're sucking dick, whether you're getting fucked, whether you're getting an abortion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my life, so don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. Y'all need to not worry about it.
That's just period.
Clarence Thomas and every one of you other fucking assholes that decided to vote for this, go to fucking hell. And Clarence Thomas, you too, bitch. We're on to you talking about...
He tweeted about Clarence Thomas the most is I don't think he actually understands that he is a black man. Like, I don't think he fully gets that. That in the event things were to, get converted back to, 1800s, early 1900s, sweetie, you're going to be in the field with the rest of us.
That Supreme Court Justice gown means nothing.
I don't think you don't understand that. Like, you're going to be in the field with us picking. Like, I don't think you fully get that. Like, the only reason why they treat you the way that they do is because of your title. If shit was to get reversed, you wouldn't have that title and you would definitely be in the field.
And say, as he tweeted, he decided to tweet, this is just the start. I'm paraphrasing, air quotations, whatever. This is just the start. Next are these rights and that rights, going towards LGBTQ community, stuff like that. So if we keep going down the list of disenfranchised people, we're harming the women's, we're harming the gays, who's next? People of color. So that Supreme Court Justice gown means nothing. They start overturning shit like that. You're still a black man.
You're still black.
So let's just keep that in the picture. You're never gonna see this probably, but if you do, I hope you fucking listen and realize that you're only working against the people that are on your side.
Something else that I would like to just add to this, it doesn't necessarily have to do with this, but it has to do with people like Clarence Thomas, people of color, who believe that their title and their wealth gives them like some type of proximity to whiteness. If any of you see this, if you are one of those people of color, I want you to understand that the only reason, why those people treat you the way they do is because of the money that you have.
The position of power that
you're in. Because if you were not in that position of power, they would treat you like they treat everyone else.
So, big middle fingers to all of you. We'll move on to the next topic. We don't want to keep it too dark and deep, but big middle fingers up to the Supreme Court
Middle
justices.
fingers up, put them hands high. When it's in his face,
But
tell him, boy, bye.
our next topic, which your boy forgot. No, you're fine.
The next topic is red flags.
Yes, red flags when dating. I'm gonna have a complete different viewpoint than Maurice. My red flags are probably green flags for everyone else. Trauma. But yeah,
I'm
gonna let you start this one because I'm gonna sit here and then say shit and then you're gonna be like, those are all my green flags. So I'm gonna let you start that and then we can like compare and contrast because
I have a lot of red flags. One of, I guess,
your top three red flags. If they show these three,
I'm gonna do a top 5.
Send them
Is that
to
my
hell.
top 3? My biggest red flag, I will say, is and I guess this isn't necessarily a red flag per se, but it's just something that I look out for when dating is nonchalantness. If you're too nonchalant, that's a red flag for me. And the reason why that's a red flag for me is because I feel like nonchalant people are the sneakiest people. I feel like if you're too nonchalant, that means you're doing some sneaky shit on the side. And the reason why you're so nonchalant is because you think if you keep it cool, then I won't suspect nothing. No, you a hoe, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. And don't get me wrong, if you are just naturally a nonchalant person, and you're the kindest person in the world, sorry, your personality is a red flag for me. I apologize. Another red flag that I have is hygiene. Hygiene is a red flag. If you don't wash your ass properly, if you don't brush your teeth every day, that is a red flag. Because if you don't treat yourself with respect, how are you going to treat me with respect? How are you going to treat me with grace and kindness if you're not treating me like, no, What else? I guess I don't have a lot of red flags. Wow.
Yeah. Top 3.
So I get the third one, I guess. Communication.
Bad communication. Bad communication.
Bad
communication isn't a red flag.
Obviously. But if you cannot put how you fit, if you cannot, okay, I understand sometimes in the moment of things it's hard to properly express yourself. It happens to the best of us. But if you can't step away and then come back and properly express what you're wanting to express without being super violent or turning it into an argument or whatever, and that means on both sides. If I come to you about how I feel about something, and the first thing you do is try to turn it into an argument or start yelling or whatever, no, because I'm not one for the argument. I say I don't argue. I have tried my best when in a relationship, so I can't say that. I try my best not to argue with people. I really do, because I don't like it. It makes me feel bleh. However, I will express how I feel in a manner that is respectful to the other person. If you cannot do that to me, someone who is supposed to be your significant other, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You don't need to be near. No.
I feel like those are solid. I feel like those are solid red flags. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have more of oh no, all of those that you said I hate. But no, actually no, those are pretty solid. I mean, mine are still probably what the fuck is wrong with you? But okay, that honestly surprised me. This is also too why I love this, because these are things that if we weren't doing a podcast, we wouldn't randomly talk about. True. But I love that. Mine are probably green flags for everyone else.
Green. Well, what are they?
You can't be on top of me. Not as in physically on top of me. If I haven't seen you in a week, climb into my skin and let's live together. But more so, consistently, what are you doing? Where are you? What's going on? Blah blah blah. And I do realize too, that can be a red flag. But I see it as, if you ask me 3 times in a day, I'm like, okay, you're dragging it.
Well, you you just get? I was gonna say, well, time frame.
Yeah, I was about to say, because if it's like, oh yeah, what's up, like later. But my thing too is the last person that I was actually in a relationship with was very on top of me because he was being a whore and cheating with everyone. So anytime anyone's overbearing and they want to show me more attention than I feel like is normal, I see that as a red flag. Why? And it's trauma. These aren't red flags. My red flags are green flags. We're turning them from red to yellow. We'll get to green eventually. But yeah, I feel like that just makes me back into a corner. So I feel it as in like the situation I'm in right now. If they message me and I don't message them back within a few hours, they're not on top of me. Also, I've dated people where I'm in the industry where I don't fucking have time. I can't text you all the time. So if I'm working a fashion show and I'm there for 4 days as one of the shows where I was creative director, choreographer, and model coordinator, I was working 20 hours. I was working 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. the following day, sleeping 4 hours and waking up again, but I was cheating. Dude, I wish I was cheating because that would be so much less work than me spending 5 hours choreographing, spending 3 hours fitting models and telling them how to walk, and then spending 2 hours trying to get a stage ready to then go back to rehearsals, like in between client meetings and like investors. Like, I wish I was fucking cheating. But
well, I guess I feel like that can go both ways because yes, when someone when someone is like overly on top of you, sometimes it can mean like, oh, I need to show him that like I'm like this so he doesn't suspect anything. But sometimes people just, they just like you so much,
yes.
Or they just want to, be in your skin.
And that's my
And
issue.
they literally won't be doing anything outside of you, but it's like, I like him so much. I want to know what he's doing every minute of every day because I like him.
And that's my issue. Because
the first
time I was shown that, he just wanted me not to suspect anything, and my dumbass was going along with it for like a month. I'm like, yeah, you're in my dorm every night. You're not fucking other people.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I have one more red flag. And my past relationship taught me that this is one of my red flags. You have to have people outside of me. Like, yes, I want to be your person. Absolutely. I want you to tell me. I want you to be able to come tell me everything. I want you to be comfortable to share everything with me. However, I don't want to be your only person.
Absolutely. You can't bear all the weight.
You gotta have somebody else.
A good friend, something.
You have to have somebody. If I'm your only person, meaning you literally only talk to me, it gets overwhelming.
You can't be a boyfriend and a therapist on top of being friends. Like, you can't wear that
don't
many
get me wrong,
hats.
if you're my boyfriend, of course you're going to be my best friend. I'm going to want to share everything with you, but you will never be my only person. I have friends. And other friends that are not pictured in, this frame. I have other friends. So you're going to be my person, but you won't be my only person. Because I have friends. I'm not going to hang out with you all of the time because I have other friends. Don't get me wrong, as my boyfriend, you're probably going to get most of my attention because that's just how I am. However, there are going to be times where I don't want to, be with you because I want to go hang with my homies.
You need some you time as well.
Right. And there are going to be times where I don't want to talk to anybody because I want to be alone.
Yes, absolutely.
So, like, I can't be your only person. You must have other people. I don't care if it's friends, family, somebody. A turtle, somebody. Girl, figure it out. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get that too because I can't be the only one. Like, I can't be your only person. One, I barely can text my man back now.
Yeah.
And look, too, I truly, I'm going to do, a day in the life vlog, or even, a reel, so you guys can understand, if my phone does not say Tico, Texas, Groove NYC, or Maurice Nelson, or Nicole Webster, I'm not answering it. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because the moment I do this, I'm not filming. The moment I do this, I'm not editing. The moment
he's on his phone, he's not doing the things that make him money.
And the only time that I'm not on my phone and I'm not doing things that make me money is the 3 hours I sleep a night. So that's I'm on the same page. Like it can be overwhelming. I would say another big red flag for me is inconsistency, which I feel like is such a like double-edged sword for me because I literally just said, and I feel like it's counterintuitive that my second red flag is this: you can't be on top of me. Don't. But also to like understand that when I do have time and I give it to you, it's the time that I want to give to you. It's the time I have available to give to you. So give it back. Don't be down to text me and then not text me back. Don't FaceTime me and then can't FaceTime me because you don't want to, but I have a time. Like it's, I know I sound so like needy. I sound like such a pillow princess.
You sound like a Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly too, like I feel like I'm a giving person when I have time to give, which I don't have much of. So if the person doesn't understand that me being able to give you this attention right now, this is the only time I'm gonna be able to give you for maybe another 12 hours or 24 hours, because I'll text you back, oh hey babe, yeah, busy, whatever. But I can't give you these 30 minutes. I can't give you an hour of my undivided attention. So I feel like the situation I'm in right now, they understand that, so it makes it a lot easier. Because if I don't respond, I'm not getting hounded with 3 texts after that. And I'm also not getting accused of doing shit I'm not doing.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's under the understanding. So yeah, be consistent when I have the time to give consistency.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
And maybe my career path is the reason why I don't have what I want, I guess, relationship-wise. But having someone that's okay with filling in the spots where I'm available is great. So yeah, I guess consistency, which in the time frames that I'm available to be consistent, is a red flag. There we go. Put that on the t-shirt, bitch.
I'm screaming.
All right, all across the chest, and then it's gonna be on the back.
Okay. Weak.
It's like them rib tats. That'd be a whole Bible verse, and then the other side, yes.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And I guess I don't know what my final. I feel like those are my 2 big things. If you're able to bypass those 2 red flags, then we can get married, I feel like. But I guess my 3rd red flag would be not being able to, like, read the vibes.
Oh.
Like, there's times with me, and I get it, it's things I have to work past. Everything is me. I'm a red flag. I'm my own relationship red flag. But
you're working on it.
Getting the vibes of, if I'm not in the mood for you to literally climb under me, get that. Like, we can lay on the couch. I've had a situation last year where I was talking to someone and they just wanted to be under me the whole time. I would very much be happy after a long day of working and being tired and just not being in the mood or being overly affectionate. I would be very happy to sit on 2 opposite ends of the couch, or even the way I was sitting talking with Maurice, like I'm slightly touching him when I feel like I want to. But he's not inside. Shut up. He's not inside my skin. I hate you. Yeah, I feel like it becomes very overwhelming where my like emotional capacity of giving out this affection and this.
Crazy? Because I'm the complete opposite.
I know.
Well, see, here's the thing. No. Because after a long day, give me like an hour and a half to decompress. Okay? Give me a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to decompress, because working in the field that I work in, bitch, I need it. I can't come home and you immediately just, because I'm
give me some time and then climb into my skin.
Right. Give me like I said, a good hour and a half, and sometimes like even depending on the day I've had, sometimes just give me like 30 minutes, and then you could climb all over me as much as you want, and it's fine. Like I'll be cooking out. You can literally be on my back. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, please be in my skin. I like that. But after I've been out all day, after I've been working all day, if you see me in any type of stressful situation, for those of you that don't know, I have very bad anxiety. Don't touch me.
Get off of me.
Like literally, like don't even try to hold my hand. Don't touch. If I don't reach out to hold your hand, do not touch me. And that's because all you're gonna do is piss me off.
Yes, and we're the complete opposite, because you coming home from a long day, stressful day at work is me 80% of the time. I'm you 20% of the time. Once you decompress and you're like, come inside my skin and let's have fun.
Yeah, let's
touch each other and love. No, That's me 20% of the time. But there are times too where I'm like, hey, I just like, I want to be you. Like, let me love you. And I'm working on that. It's become more prevalent than me being like, don't touch me or talk to me. So there we go, baby steps. But I do like, I don't know. I didn't grow up in a household either where it was like hugs and kisses and boop, boop, boop. Like, we'll show affection in other ways. Like,
I mean, same. Maybe
my
that's why
sister saying I love you once a week or I'm proud of you randomly was like, holy fucking shit. So when it comes to a relationship, don't be on top of me. That's how I grew up. Even my like stepmother and family and stuff. Like, my stepmom was more mothering because she was an actual mother. She has a child, so she had maternal instinct. But at the same time, it was still like, don't touch me. So please don't touch me. I love you. I love you so much. I know you watch this.
We do love you.
Oh yeah, yes, we do love you, but don't touch me. Now I'm an adult, and I come and I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm about to be 25. Like, you have this grown ass man coming into your bedroom and climbing under your bed, like, hi, mom. I get it.
You know what's so crazy? I feel like we grew up in similar households. Like, I didn't grow up in a household where like it was hugs and kisses all the time and telling you I love you and I'm proud of you. I got an I'm proud of you every now and again, and I love you every now and again. It wasn't like, hugs and all that. And I feel like that's why in relationships I am the way I'm like, yes, come love me.
I love hearing that, because what was different that made us different?
We just process trauma differently.
That is true. I've been joking about my dead parents for about 11 years now. So you're right. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like knowing my vibe and knowing how I'm feeling is something so big. And another thing too is I'm always stressed. Like, I'm always in a predicament of high anxiety. I'm always in a situation too where, like, right now I have like 18 things to do right now. I'm not gonna lie. Between Barstool and the dance organization that I work for, I should be in the library 24 hours for the next 3 weeks, like it's final weeks in college, because there's so much to do. So if I'm dealing with all this stress, that's literally, I work 90 hours a week, and then the hours that I'm not working, I'm dealing with the stress of what's coming up. Don't touch me. But then there's times where I'm like, oh, holy fucking shit, I'm so overwhelmed, I just want someone to love me. Then love me. My man at the moment is doing that, and it's great. But I feel like that's also like just something I need to work on, so I'm the red flag. I've given top 3 issues, and I'm now realizing as we speak of it, I'm the issue. So, toxicity, blood alcohol levels at a 0.1, but my fucking toxicity level is at 100. Anyways.
Any fucking ways.
Red flags. Don't date me. Maurice is probably a better person to date because he likes people. But
that is not true. First of all, I hate everybody.
He likes people more than me. We both hate people, but he likes them more than me. So if you fall into that category, hit his DMs and not mine. And if you think you can deal with me, reiterate your thoughts and then come back to me, and still don't DM me.
But if you think you can handle Daniel, message me first, and I will let you know if I think you're a good fit for him or not. Because chances are he won't see the DM till 3 weeks later any fucking days.
That is a fact. My request, I'd be like, oh shit, I was supposed to respond to this a week ago. I met her at the club and she works for... Don't message him. And even if you message him, I'd be like, you acting like you don't know my man. So it's fine. But yeah, that's a great way to end it. Don't DM me. I'm a red flag. Don't DM me. I won't like
Speaking
it.
Of having a man, I currently don't have one.
Yes, please hit him up. If you think I'm cute, we have the same personality. He's just a different color. So go that way. Okay? Because don't talk to me. Don't fucking talk to me. Talk to him. He is single.
Now he's just a different color. I am weak. What is wrong with you?
Listen, once I get back from Miami, we're going to be on the same page, okay? I was in the sun.
And with that being said, it has been a fantastic episode. I love all of you guys. As usual, join us in the comments, in the conversation. Yes. We love to hear your thoughts. Drop some things that you would like to hear us talk about. And of course, as usual, we gonna catch y'all next time.
Yes, be sure to like, subscribe, follow By the Gay Networks, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We're still working on getting stuff up on the TikTok besides social clips, but we're on
He's
it.
working on getting stuff on TikTok.
Yeah. Listen, we making it. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Next episode we have a special guest too, so it'll
We
be
sure
lit.
do.
Be sure to check that out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.